You arrive at the entrance to a training camp for the Lord of Blade soldiers. The agreed-upon meeting place for your conversation with Doris. Ahead, you see your sometimes ally, Doris, now a war-forged titan. She's attended by some blade-forged and a large iron defender. Clearly, she has risen in the ranks since coming to the Mournlands to follow the Lord of Blades. Doris has arranged an audience with the Lord of Blades for you, but in exchange, she's tasked you with training one of their recently uncovered weapons from the last war. You need to take the Iron Defender out and let it roam free across the glass plateau. The Blade Hound in training stretches and lets out a metallic yip. He's all ready to go. You step out of the dimension door and into the desolate landscape of the glass plateau. Shining obsidian glints everywhere you look, from the ground beneath your feet to spires that jut into the sky. Model 8912F fidgets enthusiastically beside you. The Iron Defender is eager to begin its daily training on the plains. A horde of undead creatures stands frozen. As if they're locked in a memory. A white, and a cluster of undead followers rise up, ready to attack. The remains of the undead slide across the glassy ground. A rush of cold air sends a chill down your spine. The wind whistles as it runs past. An army of spectres emerges from beneath the glass that covers their final resting place. The last spectre vanishes into the vault. You are bombarded by waves of heat. They billow from the lava pool, dotting this clearing. cluster of floating stones hovers above a circle of lava. The last stone glows as it hovers into place, opening a passage to the west. See a gigantic figure, formed out of molten glass, standing on an island of the massive form plunges forward. The gold melts into the lava, disappears. You find yourself back at the dimension door where you first arrived. You're ready to return to the Lord of Blades camp with a satisfied Iron Defender in tow. You return the Iron Defender to Doris after a successful day training on the glass plateau. Doris grunts in approval. I guess your meaty little brain was good enough for something as simple as this. She opens a portal to the Lord of Blades' current location. I've kept up my end of the bargain, but it's not my fault if he obliterates you for daring to impose. Until we meet again, Fleshy. Rumbling chants can be heard issuing from further down this barren canyon. It's likely the Lord of Blades soldiers, training. An army of the Lord of Blades soldiers bows under the scorching sun. The Lord of Blades himself presides over them, standing before a metal throne. The Lord of Blades tells you that a group of fleshlings have broken into an abandoned manufactory nearby. He asks you to stop them from plundering what the Warforged consider one of their birthplaces. The Warforged renegade speaks in his steely, imposing voice.
Those fleshlings have the impudence to walk in our sacred halls. Though that factory is fallen to ruin, whatever is inside belongs to the Warforged alone.
He directs you towards your destination, a corridor to the west. The inside of this manufacture smells of toxic chemicals like grease from defunct machines. You immediately spot the intruders, a squad of hidden-hand thieves who have come to uncover the facility's secrets. More hidden-hand cultists wait in the chamber. This group is accompanied by an iron defender. They scavenge from the ruins. Iron defender collapses in disrepair. No doubt a Lord of Blade soldier will come to retrieve it once all the cultists have been cleared out. You find a locked door. It seems to require a spoken passcode to open. Stationary ears line the walls of this chamber. You see the plaque containing the door's password in the far back, blocked by a magic barrier. The first set of wheels clicks into place. The second set of wheels clicks into place. You found the passcode that opens the door in the hall. The door grows open. You enter the room, only to find another group of Hidden Hand disciples huddled in the dark. They stand in front of what appears to be long-lost weapons. One of the cultists calls out as you approach. Ha! So, another fool seeks the secrets of this metal tomb. We've already found its greatest prize. Behold, this manufacturer's hidden weapons. Their command, the machines roar to life. All abandoned weapons fall, inert once more. With the threat subdued and the Hidden Hand intruders dealt with, you may return to the Lord of Blades to receive what you are owed. The Lord of Blades raises his fist and declares,
A vow has been made. When the time comes, I will render my aid against this intruder god. Yet your destiny until then lies squarely on your own shoulders.
You have struck a deal with the Lord of Blades. Now to return to Moorgrave and continue your preparations against Vecna.